Alright. We're back. And look at what we got. We have osmium data orb. So now we need to get osmium actually cooked. We managed to get up to 19. I think we need 4 per thing. I don't think he's here. Alright, pull his string, he's not talking. Uh-huh.
What reason?
I tried to show you I had the frickin' osmium data orb. I asked a question. See thing?
Mm-hmm.
We need 4 osmium per. Is that right? So I need to cook 8 osmium. Are we making HVs or?
I'm an HV replicator, yes, that's 3, 4, 6, 8 osmium for the 1 field gem.
Alright, you got the circuits ready for that?
Yeah, everything else is ready. I just need the finish craft field gem, so.
Alright, and that's for the replicator. For the mass fab, if I remember correctly, it's like really close to the. Oh, it needs 2 field generators. And it's 8 ULV. I'm thinking maybe we do 8x is going to be 4 ingots. So 4, 8, 12, 16 times 2. Ouch. We don't have the osmium to do that. We might eventually get it. Because I'm running spare light, native platinum, and native iridium ore right now. The iridium should get us some as it goes through the bath over here. Yeah, why is that backed up? That shouldn't be backed up. Oh, by the way, you're never going to believe this. We're out of sulfides. That frickin' setup we set up upstairs, we're out. The only thing that's running through now is pyrite that comes from the redstone. We have completely ran out of sulfides up top, to the point that when I went and looked at the battery thing, we were out of sulfuric acid. So I might have to go mining for more sulfides. Or, I need to stop running it. I literally can just throw sulfur in this thing. We have tons. It's not a problem. If we need sulfuric acid. I was just amazed we were out. Okay, so we actually need at least 4 more of these. If we get 1 more, we'll have 16. And then we can divide that. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we're going to have to do an HV mass fabricator for now. And I'll just cook up what 15 osmium we have. And as we get another one, I'll throw another one in. Because that's all we got. And this is probably going to take a month of Sundays to run. Hey, we got our first one already out. Already went through the vacuum freezer and everything. We need an achievement for this. I can't stack it on the floor. There you go. There's our first osmium cooked up and ready to rock. And if we're doing... Oh no, we're doing iridium coils. That'd be way easier. I was thinking osmium coils. Good God. That would so suck. Alright, so... Okay, it finally went out. Alright. Now, why is that full of pyrite and ruby dust? This isn't full. Might need to make those better pipes. There's nothing in there. That goes up. Yeah, that might be a problem. Well, no, because it goes up right here. So that pyrite should be going into the pyrite barrel upstairs. Of which there's 88. We're not seriously full on ruby dust, right? No, we have no ruby dust. These are all open, right? I'm really confused on why that's... Because it takes forever to run this. Oh wait, we haven't messed with these in fucking forever. Is it that issue we had a long time ago? Yep, inverted connection. That's their problem. It's not able to suck any of it out because it's waiting on a redstone signal. Alright, so that'll fix that. We've got 700 iridium just sitting here waiting to run through the mercury. A bunch of platinum and a bunch of spare lights, so this shit needs to gets to sucking.
I completely forgot to fix the silicon stuff.
Oh, did you?
Cool.
Well, you've been busy with networking.
Mm-hmm. And also cleaning my laptop. Or as it's called in Linux, called Rising.
I'm gonna stick it in his backpack in about a second. Chasing you around the factory with an osmium ingot. Come on, give me my last one. Why is this still? Come on the fuck out of here. Come on. Do something. I don't care if it's even wrong. Just do something. There's nothing in that pipe. I don't know why that's not pulling it. Do I have any? No. Do we have any downstairs? Probably not. No. I'm gonna make an MV conveyor. Few of them. Unless you're busy.
Yeah.
You just need this osmosis wire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you got 6 of them. I'm going and killing the drunk guy outside. He's driving me nuts. Can't take the drunk bastard no more. I've had all I can take, and I can't take no more. And your ugly dogs, too. He dropped a bucket of milk? Since when do they drop buckets of milk? I guess it does a body good. Didn't do his body for shit, though. What the fuck is up with that tree? I'm gonna have to kill that tree. It's annoying me too. Where'd that string go? There it is. If I didn't have so much shit in my inventory. Why the hell is there so much shit in my inventory? Because you're carrying around about 400 drums. For who knows what reason. Probably because you were doing testing shit. Ethanol, that one's empty. That's just a fuckload of lubricant. That one I need to go mess with at some point. Just throw these in here. Those in there. Put these garbage cans up here. So hopefully we won't need them anymore. So hopefully we'll be setting everything to mass fab soon.
But you're saying you need an MV conveyor?
Yeah, a few of them if you can. As these centrifuges are not running. And I can't figure out why the hell not. That one certainly... I haven't seen this one run the whole fucking time. And I popped this thing off. I popped it back on. Here, let's do this. Give me this. Put it right there. Now put something in it. I don't care what it is, just put something in it. It's supposed to be every 20 seconds. Alright, you put a stack in from over there. Now get a stack in from over here. Because this one I know works. I've seen it. I haven't seen this one work. And the bandwidth for brass is 1 a second. So it's a stack a second. And if these conveyors are only pulling something out once every 20 seconds, there's plenty of bandwidth in the pipe to do it. But this bitch just does not want to do anything. And I don't know why.
Moo 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 moo.
Thanks, yeah. They still ain't pulled fucking shit out of there. I don't know how it works. What the fuck is this conveyor not working? Okay, it pulled that out. I synced it. It did something. Maybe it unfucked itself. Maybe. Still wondering if that's part of the problem. Because that is stuck in there. That absolutely has a place to go. Right fucking there. Right there. There. Yeah. Goes down there, comes around, connects to there. So why in the fuck? Okay, what comes out of there? It's coming out back here. Going into this pipe, which is not connected to that pipe, at least not in its way. So it can't be that, like, that pipe is stuck. Which is not, because I can see the
Hello, motherfucker.
heck, sir. I said that once already when he moved it, my dumbass. I'm pretty sure I did. So, hi again, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker.
Motherfucker, this motherfucker keeps motherfucking me. I'm pretty sure that's about as many motherfuckers as you can get in a sentence without many other words.
African bears.
Hello, motherfucker.
I'd ask you to try to figure out the pathing of this pipe thing, but I don't think you'd understand the plumbing to understand the pathing. And for anybody wondering, that's not a shot on his ability to follow a pipe. That's a shot on my ability to plumb. Yeah, I know. You've got how many frickin' points you can use up over there? Barely service loops in his pipes. You're not completely wrong.
Hey, Bear.
Uh-huh.
You would probably help if you got a better plumber.
Yes, yes, it would. Hey, I'm rooking Ethrin into coming and playing with me on the daytime server. I'll make him do some of the plumbing so we can laugh at his plumbing. Maybe I can learn something. I tried learning from XAR, and this is what it got me. Speaking of, XAR, you gonna come play on the new server? Show me all the ways you can break this mod. Bear learn? Good luck with that. I learn good. Seems to be working less stupid. This is still full, though. And I'm thinking, well, no, because it's this. You can see it's a native platinum ore right there that is having an issue figuring out how to get over there, up here, around here, and into here. That's where it needs to go. And not one of these... Okay, I looked at that. Never mind. saying none of these pipes say they have anything stuck in them going all the way around here except that one. Well, I guess only way I know of try to figure this out is we do this. And it just dumped every bit of it right in there. But wait a minute, I see something in there. Okay, I just made a hell of a mess. Why are those in there? It shouldn't be causing this issue. Because those are coming from way the fuck over here. But why are they able to get through there? Is the problem. All this expensive freaking platinum shit, and I got it laying all over the frickin' factory.
Want some help picking it up?
Did you say you have some buckets made up?
So, do you want some help picking up the platinum?
Oh, I got it. I just picked up the last of it. But thank you. You're barely able to potty train your ass. I only piddle on the floor now and then. Thank you very much. It's usually only when I get really excited.
So you mean like a dog?
Yes,
Dogs
that was
do that.
yes, that was a dog joke. I'm thinking the problem is I'm trying to do too many things in one connection of a pipe. I need to break this pipe up. Because all the ores are coming in here to go into there. But then all of the stuff from here is trying to also get in there. So this is keeping this pipe lane full. This is keeping that pipe lane full. But for some reason, it's fucking up getting up to there. So I think I need to actually make, which I think we have one, I just need an extender that'll block it off so that they can't go that way. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. So, if I take this out and I extend it that way, so that anything that goes into there can go into there. Now, what I really ought to do is put in another. Did we keep it? We did. I should put this in for what's coming this way. Because then that wouldn't need to be connected. Where the fuck is that going? Oh, that's going over there. Energy hatch is there. HP transformer there. He is a little bitch sometimes. Shut up, you. How do I want to do this? I'm now thinking I want to redstone it a bit, which is always a bad idea when I'm trying to redstone something. I don't know why I keep getting this thought. But I'm thinking that I can do like a item detector on here, that if this has less than a stack, it'll open up a shutter and let stuff from here in, so that whatever's coming from here and, you know, over there can get in first. It would really just fix it if I just built another one of these. Well, we already have power issues I've got to deal with. Have you checked on your osmium?
Not yet. Isn't making something else for this. For the field gems.
Damn, there's 8 more in here. I'm throwing them in the wire mill. Alright. Yeah. It's an item. Apparently I don't have... Where the hell did all the type filters go? I swear we should have more than that.
Hey, the replicator is done.
Cool. That's one. Now we need to get the mass fab. Because, you know, Replicator don't work without a mass fab. They kind of work together. Yeah, see, I have one right here for that.
Mass sends your swing assume now. Everything else is done.
Okay. Just waiting on that last one to pop. Which means we're just waiting on more Platinum Group sludge to get done and get its ass over there. How many parallel processes does this thing do? Current recipe, 16. Okay.
Or I'm gonna filter says up to 16 recipes at a time.
Yeah, that's what it says it's currently running is 16. Although it says overclock 0, EU a tick 8. Shouldn't it be overclocked once? Is it? It's not really taking 8 EU to run this recipe, is it?
The recipe itself is 2U, so yeah, it's 4x.
Where the hell is XAR at? Because this does not sound right. Hold on. Give me a minute. I swear this should be running way faster. Because if I remember correctly, in GT6, when he was trying to run the crusher, or the shredder, and that was the shredder. So, granted, that might be different. Also, I'm guessing Greg has different recipes in GT6 for shredding than what they did in GT5. I remember these being really, really slow for purified ores. Why? Okay, look here, jackass. You know the answer to the question, why did you ask it? Because I forgot that I asked. Shut up. I'm loading GT6. I gotta look at this. It just... something seems off.
Well, the way that these multi-clock are coded is that they use more overclocks worth of power, but they don't actually overclock the speed. It's just power usage. It's the same as overclock one machine once.
Yeah, but it's just weird we're giving it EV power. And it's only taking 8 EU a tick. It just seems like it should be running...
So...
yeah, but it's running parallel processes. Doesn't that mean that it's 16 times 8?
No,
What
that's not
is-
how I have it written.
I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but
I don't know either. I just went with it. I don't know how D6 does it.
that'd be 120 EU. That would be at least a little more understandable. And to be fair, I don't know the back end of GT6 either. We'd have to talk to Greg. And the best way I have to test it is by putting an EU meter on the cable, but then you would just see it tick when it's pulling power. But like if we look at platinum, refined, in the shredder, it's 16 RU a tick, and it takes 66 ticks in a bronze shredder. Now, if we look at why is this in here? Yeah, that's supposed to be in the bath. That's not supposed to be in there. Why are you in there? Why is it allowing... Okay, that's a major problem. That out of there. I think it's backing it. That's not supposed to be in there. But that... These are supposed to get caught up here. And I don't know why they're not or ending up over there. That's not supposed to be in there. These aren't supposed to be in there. Putting that extender in there fucked everything. So that was a bad idea. We're not going to do that again. Okay. Anyways. So we looked at refine here. In the mass reader, it's supposed to be 4 or 2 EU a tick for 400 ticks. And here it's 66 ticks. So that's like 6 or 7 times faster it runs here. But it also is, 8 times the power, because this is 16, not 2. And see, this shredder runs up to 64 processes per run with a minimum energy input of 512. I'm not saying that's what it uses, is 512, but that's the minimum that it can take. 512 to 4096. And if we look at the crusher, which is the other half, which is what you actually have there, it's 64 processes per run. 50% efficiency. And energy is 512 minimum, 4000. So yeah, I seriously think that should be a lot faster. But not a lot more expensive. I don't think this should be running at 8 EU a tick. I think it should be running at 8 EU a tick times the 16 recipes. And if it overclocks it by the energy hatch, which isn't overclocking, but you know what I mean, if it ramps up the parallel processes, we need to upgrade that a couple. Why is this ending up back in there? I should have to go here first. That should never be able to get in there. That's open. Wondering why it's not pathing that way. Also, where did all those ores go? Did it actually run through all of them? Or are they randomly around here somewhere because I fucked shit up? Why is the platinum now going in here? You only worked with electric network, right?
Yeah. The NM stuff is separate. It's a P6 system, it's not.
I figured as much. That trying to take that is very bad. And it needs to stop it. And I gotta figure out why it's doing it. There's no way. That is the last one on the pipe. I think what I need to do is this. Slow that bitch down. Put a restrictor pipe in there. And make it go that way. Okay, now I just seen that go in there.
You got 2 more Osmium dust.
Good. That's why the platinum is in that box. Because we're full of platinum. I gotta get that changed out for mass storage. Which is funny. That we have that much fucking platinum. There's 7 more. With more cooking. We still gotta talk about this transfer speed from box to box being so painfully slow.
Oh yeah, it's because I eliminated 64 because of the time limit. Because I didn't want it. And dump everything into a chest all at once. And other storage as well.
I can understand that. I can respect that. But 1, why the fuck would it be connected to a chest? But 2, can we not... Can it tell what it's connected to?
Yeah, I can do that.
Because if it's mass storage to mass storage, it should be like instantaneous. Or, something close like that. Maybe not instantaneous, but pretty fucking close. I think Greg only does... I fucking closed GT6, didn't I? Fuck, I did. I think Greg only does like a stack a second. For like if it's open to the world and just dropping in the world. I think it's like a stack a second. It doesn't just dump everything. And well, for pipes, it's restricted by the pipe. And I think chests are about a stack a second, too. I think it's only if it's connected from one to the other that it's like, boom, it's done. Now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put this replication stuff at? Since you're about done making it. We need a good place to put it. We're going to be running the oxygen from down here. We're going to be running the chlorine from there. Thinking to have it out of the way. I'll probably put it down on the second floor. Okay, I think it's both of them empty.
Very interesting for asking.
4 more?
Hmm. No morning.
Excuse me a second. I had a piece of food go a direction it wasn't intended to go. That hurt. Junior ended up coming home from work early and brought me a sandwich. You need 2 more on top of that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure those 2 you got was from stuff that wasn't supposed to go through here. Because it's still working on the frickin' platinum right now. And not the iridium. So you're only going to be getting it from the platinum group sludge. And that's 60% chance at a tiny for every one, and you only get 1/9 of one every time this machine runs. So the fact that we got 2 of them that quick means that it was probably that mess up that did it. because I'm pretty sure. Yep, you get a tiny osmium. No, that's thermal processor. Macerator. No, that would have given us platinum. That wouldn't have given us osmium. We would have had to go in here to give us osmium. So it wasn't from that. I'm not 100% sure how the hell we did get
And
it that
if we
quick.
switch out the radium with the platinum in there, you can shortcut the game osmium that was or find radium or get osmium.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll give you a better chance of getting it. Just a little bit quicker. Because that'll give you the refined that'll then come in here and get crushed. I'm going to go take these two down and get them cooked. By the way, I'm really amazed at how well my little redstoning of the power system has been working. I actually can't believe it runs as well. The only bad thing is we're kind of wasting power potential. I need to fix this because this is kicking on every now and then, and because it's steam, it doesn't run for the shit. So we're just basically ruining these turbines. I need to do a min and max type of thing that it won't turn on unless there is a bunch of distilled water. And then it can run until it's basically empty. And then turns off and refills again.
Hey, look, that thing more osmium.
Damn. That was quick. Alright, we'll get it cooked. While it's cooking, I'll see what I can figure out about where I'm going to put this thing. Probably just put it... Can't really put it there. I could put it back over here. That would kind of be out of the way. I'm gonna need a EV to HV transformer. Well, shit. There we go. Just need to rubberize the hell out of that. Somebody came in Greg's Discord today and posted probably the saddest excuse for a spam message all over his freaking Discord. They came in and posted 4 pictures that didn't do the embedding thing, so you had to click on them to see the picture. It was a sideways picture, not sideways, but like tilted at an angle. Picture somebody took with their phone of somebody's tweet on Twitter, something about Mr. Beast, of course, and you were, I'm assuming it was another one of those put in this code, go to this place, and get some of Mr. Beast's money. Why the fuck does everybody want money from this motherfucker, by the way? That's the only thing I know about him, is he's some dude that everybody thinks they need to get money from.
He's honestly, he's popular with children, but he's actually kind of terrible YouTuber. He's done a lot of sort of controversial things, and there's been a lot of shady things around him.
I don't know anything about him. I don't run in that crowd. If kids like him, I typically stay away from them. Too childish.
There's controversy that he hired a sex offender. I knew about it and hired them anyways. So, yeah, not a good person.
Did he hire them in a position that would put them around children? Or did he hire them to, like, clean up the cum off the floor at a XXX theater? Because there's a big difference between the two things. If he hired him to be a clown at a kid's birthday party, that's bad. If he hired him to clean the cum stains off the theater floor at the jack-off theater, that's not bad. Hiring one isn't a problem. Hiring them and putting them in a position close to children, that's a problem.
Well, it was alleged that he didn't have them near children or something, or in videos advertised to children and stuff like that.
Alleged or true? Because
I don't know.
A lot of people make up a lot of bullshit. Shut up, Junior. What was it I was doing for it? Oh, waiting on a mass fab. That's what I'm doing. Which is waiting on osmium. How's our osmium coming?
Almost done.
Cooking. Slowly. Cook, you bastard. It's done. Now get in here. Get cool the fuck off. There you go. Run for the hills. Just thought about it. Not having that much power go through at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. So now it shouldn't turn back on. It should be off right now.
Okay, yeah, the replicator in a mass factory now.
Mass Fab Replicator. Alright. So, we want to do... I'll do this one here. Put the replicator on the back. Just use a quadruple pipe. It only needs 2 things. For right now, oh, that's the one with ethanol on it. Grab this. Grab this. Put it in there. And there we go. It is now running chlorine. That is going to take 7,000 seconds to run that chlorine and break it down. Even though it's overclocked LV to MV, MV to HV, so twice. So we definitely want to up this, which I'm hoping eventually we'll get a multi-block one of these, but that's going to be a while. And this is going to give us 17 and 17. And the osmium, doesn't come out as an ingot, right? Freezer, packager, fluid, fire. Oh, that's osmiridium, you idiot. Where's the regular osmium dust? It's osmiridium. Where the fuck is osmium dust? Oh, I'm on iridium, you idiot. Osmium dust. In the replicator is going to take 76 and 114. So we're going to need quite a few runs of this before it's going to be able to make its first one. So I counteract Treasure's comment of, oh, you're cheating, with fuck you. That's nowhere close to cheating.
At least the replicator itself only takes like 24 seconds to make osmium. And that's that LV.
Mm-hmm. Now, see, what I'm thinking we probably need to do, if we were trying to do this as our main means of getting osmium, if we were doing a regular playthrough here, would be that we would set up, which you need to check that, can we put these into a processing array? If we made 16 of them, could we put them in a processing array? Also, I don't think it is in GT6. So ignore me if this sounds foolish, but shouldn't we need better than plastic pipes to hold raw matter? We have acidic pipes. We have higher temperature pipes. And we can literally just shove this shit through a plastic PVC pipe. And that's not even a PVC pipe. That's a basic plastic pipe. That's a polyethylene pipe. It just seems a little weird that I could do this. And this is outside of my shit I ever really cared to do in GT6. This is XAR level shit. I just went mining. I have so much osmium and iridium in GT6 just from mining, and I have a vein of platinum and iridium stuff that I still haven't finished mining out. Because I like to go mining for this shit. Replicating it, to me, is a waste of power. This is for people that don't like mining and enjoy making extravagant power sources. Because to run enough of these for this thing to be able to work at any decent amount of time, you're going to need a ton of them. So that means all the iridium that you are getting out of this, you're basically going to be putting right back into the system to make more of it. Well, to make more of the machines, to make more of it faster. But I would say that's the next tick off of our list of things that need to be tested. As soon as we can get some osmium to come out of that thing, the replication system is tested and working. We know the mass fabricator's working. We can see it doing so. So that pretty much just leaves us with the fusion reactor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to get the fusion coils dealt with. Get that changed over. We need to make the fusion computer, which means we need 16-time osmium wires, because fuck you. 816, that's 32. That's 2 stacks of osmium we need just to make the computer. So we might actually have to make this a bit bigger, or I'm going on one hell of a mining trip. Because that's a lot of osmium. But we need to get that made. We need to make a ton of these, which is a lot of tungsten steel and a lot of chrome that we need to get made. And then we need to get the coils made, and we need to get the energy injectors made. Wait a minute. Did we not use energy injectors in GT5? Or did you call them something else?
There's energy hatches. There's no special hatches for the fusion reactor.
Really? GT4, they were called energy injectors and material injectors and material extractors that were all special to the fusion reactor. I guess I forgot because I've only made the GT5U fusion reactor once, that it was just energy hatches and item buses and fluid buses.
Yep.
Okay.
The only special hatches they have for the fusion reactor is just the secondary input and help hatches for the coolant.
Okay. So we need to get that made, so we're gonna have to, I'm probably gonna have to do some more mining. We might have to do some more optimization around here yet. But I was just thinking, I don't know how. All depends on how much I can do it and how quickly we go. I want to do it like every day of the week, but again, that all depends on my back and, life getting in the way. Because I was actually going to suggest, since that's the last thing we have to test in here, that we basically call it a wrap here on this poor old world, and we test it over in the new one after we get up to that point. And while we're working on getting that done, because you're not going to be able to join us because we're doing it in the afternoon, unless you want to do it randomly in the evenings every now and then so you can fiddle fart around with us a bit too, which might be possible. Because I'm going to have at least Ethrin over there helping me. We're going to have things way earlier than what we had here. So we should be able to get to this point quicker. Way quicker than what we did here, because this has been over a year. But I was thinking that you could start working on the 119, 120 port and get everything ready for us to start testing that.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you released this version, once you got the fusion reactor parts done, the chance of anybody beating us to it would hopefully be slim. I'm just trying to get... We've been trying to get to 119 and 120 for so fucking long. And we need to get those other settings done. And I know how long it's going to take to, go through all that again. I'm just thinking that all the work it's going to take for me to get the fusion reactor built here to test it here is going to be substantial. Because I'm going to have to go find multiple more iridium veins to get that much osmium. That's a lot of fucking osmium I need for just that computer. And I don't even know if we have that much tungsten to make the tungsten steel. I have to go get another... Yeah, we only got 258 tungsten. I don't think that's anywhere close to what we need. Do you remember how many casings we need? Because we need
Honestly,
6...
I'm not sure. There's a lot of casings in them.
Yeah, because it's like 4 per coil.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like 32 coils or some shit, or if not more. I don't remember. It's been a long fucking time. That's going to be a ton. And it's up to you. This is your project. We can keep going if you want.
Honestly, I think I would like to have time to just do more coding and honestly, yeah, this phone is kind of just... This phone is a mess.
Yeah, this world has been a hell of a mess. Because it's not the way I normally would do things, because I'm not testing it after somebody else has already developed it. I'm almost trying to help develop it. Almost. Not quite. So I'm rushing a lot of things that I normally wouldn't rush.
Yeah, normally, but now you'd have like a lot more automation done, right?
Yeah, there's tons more automation I would do if I was playing normally. circuits being one of them. Those things would have been way more automated. I'm going to go ahead and let this run again tonight because I absolutely want to see this osmium get done. And I'll post a picture of it and show everybody in Discord in the GT5 dev channel when it's done. It's going to take forever because it's got to run multiple processes of this damn thing.
Oh yeah, you have to do more than once. So one process will take 2 hours.
Like I said, it's like 17 of each we're getting out of here. And for the osmium, because we literally picked one of the hardest things to replicate, because of course we did. It's going to take 76 and 144. The 144 is what, like 8 processes?
It's 114 there.
What did I say?
It's 144.
I'm an idiot. Thank you. Yes, 114. That's like 8 processes. Because it's not 10, because that would be 170. So take 17 off of that. I'm guessing like 6 to 8. It's going to have to run to get this done. Now, granted, I could probably put something like, let's see, what does iron give us? Iron in the mass fab would give us 26 and 30. Takes 764 minutes to run. But I could throw like tungsten in there and get it even faster. So it's only because
I think it will actually make a difference because
you think the time is going to be the same?
Time is going to be based off the mass of the material.
Yeah.
And more mass would be more like matter, but it also take much longer. So
yeah, that makes sense. It's going to be about the same no matter what we put in. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that part. And hell, I might still come on here and fiddle fart around going mining and getting some more stuff to see if I can actually get it done in here too. Especially if it ends up that shit goes wrong and we can't do shit during the day on the other server. We already had a family issue come up for Etherin. We're not starting this week. We're starting next week. Debusa did say that he was looking at joining us, so that'll give us somebody else that can help to get things done. Neither of the women can join because both of them are now busy during the day. So we'll see what happens. But I plan on being on there every day once we get it started, or as close to every day as possible. And for anybody that wants a copy of this world, I'm going to make a final copy of it when the Replicator's made its first osmium. Throw it in with the current version of the pack on my website. So if you'd like to look around this spaghetti mess, you're more than happy to. And I think that's where we're going to bow out for this. And when he gets 119 and 120 ready, we'll be back for more testing on that one. And like I said, you might see me every now and then on here getting some mining done. But for tonight, we're out of here. I have had a long ass damn day. I'm gonna go relax a bit. Take it easy.